Welcome to the Saiyan Sits Down. Please have a seat and join us for episode 213
of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. We're in the World Tournament Saga.
Here we go.
And we are ending the Trunks took the gold in the junior qualifying round, and so he gets the honor of fighting the previous champ, Hercule.
I love this line. Mr. Saiyan is out there with like some tournament official and they're just watching and he's like, oh, go too hard. And Mr. Saiyan's like, well, I don't have a chance of beating him. And then they just laugh. He's like, no, I'm totally serious. Mr. Saiyan is a fun character for I think normal people to watch because he is so out of his league against them.
And so he lets Trunks have the first punch. And
and then that just ends the fight.
Yeah.
Goku and everyone eating.
18 next to Vegeta is so funny. Like them just hanging out is so funny.
Remember when I beat the crap out of you, Vegeta? He's like, oh yeah, I go Super Saiyan 2. You want to see how that goes now?
And then we get Shin.
Yeah, we get Shin and Kibito, which is a great intro.
What a great intro.
Oh, it's so
it's so many things because first off, it's like just the way that the mood shifts is clear. It's not filler anymore. Like I definitely thought that this was
good music too. Very good, mysterious music, and like
that's actually what I think it's called is mysterious. And that's not Supreme Kai has a theme later on, but this is like an early introduction theme that they use a lot. And it's so eerie. Just there's no tension for 20 episodes.
And as someone when I did not realize when I was younger, Piccolo recognizes him, but we'll talk about later why he recognizes him because I always never got that scared. Why does he understand who this guy is? Yeah. They've never met, but we'll talk about that in a little bit because they kind of explain it. Shin is such a little crap here. Literally, I never recognized this. So they shake hands and he always smiles, and I always like, why does he smile? It's not because he knows he can beat him. It's because he knows Goku's strong enough to beat Boo. That's what he's happy about. You think that was my understanding is that
he understands that they're about to get effed. Like that they're gonna get had by.
Sure, but they do it on purpose because he knows Goku can take him out. He shakes his hand.
He doesn't want Boo to be released.
But that's my point. Is that they let him get the energy later on, so they can fall. But he knows so Goku can beat him. He knows Goku's strong enough to beat Dabura because he can sense Goku's Super Saiyan.
He doesn't know Dabura's even there. He's shocked when Dabura.
You're right. But my point is that he knows Goku is strong enough. That's my guys. Leave a comment below. There you go. We have a great argument.
He overlooked everything. He has no idea who these people are. That's the whole thing. He doesn't realize that they got this strong. I think he's smiling because this is an interesting take.
Okay.
My perspective is that it's kind of like, what do you call that? Where like different because this personality that Shin has is completely different than the person.
Actually,
So I have to think it's a perspective that this is the way the Z fighters perceive Shin. As being sinister. I don't know what this person, and the voice and everything is so different.
I know we get it.
Characterizing Shin as being this mysterious figure, and they need to do that. But I think what's happening, the handshake is like something that would be like biblical imagery of knowingly basically sealing the deal. I don't know if Shin knows it's going to be Goku or Gohan or whoever, but that somebody is going to be, it's like they're going to be, again, a larger theme in Dragon Ball Z, the duplicitousness of these divine beings who can shake your hand and like it's nice to meet you, and then in their head they secretly know that there's some sinister thing that's about to happen to you, right? Yeah. It's obvious to say, but like everyone thought these were the enemies in the saga. Like it was clear, and it's the same.
And that's fun.
It's a pairing. We think,
and that's fun because we haven't had yet. We haven't had a moment of they're the villains. No, they're not. And also, they're not even that strong.
We don't know that. We assume Kibito's, and I think they are, by the way, but we assume the final battle is going to be somebody versus Shin, right? That's going to be the final turn.
Which would be a cool fight. But let's go to 214, which is Gotenks and Trunks go, and they're like, hey, the skinny guy thinks, hey, Mayan Mask, this skinny guy thinks he can beat you in arm wrestling. He's like, I can't watch about my new K-pop I'm looking at. And then they knock him out, take his clothing. By the way, as an adult, what a scary thing to happen to you. I mean, just be knocked out and you wake up naked then, two children just beat you up. I mean, your life's looking pretty bad at that point. We lost on.
Not the empathy we would have had watching this as kids. And they found the one person who's wearing a costume in this tournament. I don't know where that guy came from. And is this a little bit of foreshadowing of them becoming one being, I guess?
Yes, you're right. That's a fun thing.
Yeah.
I also want to put out Krillin praying to God, which is also, I think in the manga, this is where I kind of wish we had the translation. Piccolo, instead of laughing at him, is kind of, Kami or God is Dende, right? Like that's I like it. He's praying to God so he doesn't fight the Z fighters. Like he doesn't want to fight, especially Goku. And then I love when 18 goes up and it's like, is 18 your real name? It's like, my father was a draw man. You know what's funny? I always thought she actually meant a father. She's talking about Jiro there. She's like, this Jiro was. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like,
why does she still go by 18? Like this did infuriate me. Like she was a human. Right, and then she had these and then she wished back to be a human.
I think that if we got live action, that she would definitely have a name at this point. But 18 would be a nickname. That would be kind of like her nickname of like when she's fighting. But you're right. In this tournament, it should be Mary, whatever, Roseman, I don't care, Blondie.
It's so weird.
Whatever it is.
When everyone calls her mom 18, like what the hell? And she's a human, 100% human.
I mean, she is so strong. She can be in one episode. What are you gonna make fun of her?
I guess.
Vegeta versus Goku, first match. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to kill. Like that's insane. Yeah, that's not what ever happens. That never happens.
It makes you think it's actually random, like with the way the stuff's getting picked for the first time ever.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's go to our last episode we're talking about today, everyone. 215. So Piccolo knows something's off with shit, which I like.
I vividly remember this opening scene. I think it's the opening scene. So that music, like the ticking music, and then all of the Z fighters behind the stage, and kind of just. Like there's so much more tension than there's ever been in any other World Tournament saga. Like usually people are talking and joking and it's lighthearted. Even Goku's not that lighthearted. Like it's everyone just concentrating on.
Well, this is the first, but we just off of a really stupid fight, which is this big dude just you scared of me? I'm going to kill you. And then Krillin just freaking just is like punch, slap.
Well, the weirdest thing is the guy. This is the funniest moment I had in all these episodes. Who is like mumbling to himself, and then there's a flashback that like I don't even know what's happening in the it's just a flashback of Pintar and like
slamming on a guy,
and it's like mumbling, like the flashback doesn't even have context, and then it's like half a second, like it's the quickest flash. Like why do we need a flashback of this guy? I was just laughing at it.
Well, he's kind of like funny enough. He's almost always, I think, him or maybe it's just the same too, but they have flashbacks of spoken bits and other characters
too. Those make more sense because it's about something. I know. But this flashback's like 3 seconds long, and it's just him jumping. Why do we need this flashback? I feel like it was like edited down or something.
I always wish this character was in a Dragon Ball Z game just because he's so stupid. Flip him out! Like, what's this guy doing? Like,
Krillin beats him.
Yeah, I mean, we already knew that. And then, so what happens is now it's Piccolo versus Shin. And it's dramatic, and it's just in their mind game. And what it is Piccolo has a realization of, I'm not going to spoil who it is, but he knows who it is because Kami's inside. Kami knows what this energy means. He knows what Shin's energy means. And I like, it can't be him. Why would he be here? I think, I'll let you know soon enough. Like, like, I love it. I love the overdramaticness of this.
But I think, I think Shin is prepared to fight Piccolo, though.
Oh, by the way, this was one of my, as a child, I remember this so much. Piccolo was my favorite character. My God, what a disappointing moment this was when Piccolo quits. Because I was like, I knew Piccolo was going to lose. I was like, this is a new bad, so he's going to lose. But I was so excited to see Piccolo fight this guy, and he just quits. I was like, no, my favorite character, Piccolo quitting, that's so
that's the key moment. That's actually, as much as we act like, because we know what's going to happen, I think this is the moment when the tournament goes off the rails. Like, it's going to continue happening. But this is the first time it's like a hard turn where something is off. This is not just this guy's strong. If he's strong, okay, he beats Piccolo, like you said, in a punch, but like, why the forfeit? Why elevating things to these stakes, you know?
And now we're signing up, of course, we got Spopomits versus Vidal, but then the episode, I want to say, what's his name? Killer again, we gonna fuck the go, he just gets zapped by Spopomits' energy.
They're linking it together, so the first time as he's walking away, they're kind of like, there's something related with Spopovich and... So there's something.
But then, and we know something's going on because the episode ends with Shin side-eyeing Spopovich.
That's one of the coolest.
Love it. Love that ending.
Letting it happen.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I want a poster of that. And again, even that fight, you're just like, how? It's a fight with Vidal. How could Vidal be an important round?
And by the way, this fight coming up with Vidal and Spopovich is my top 10 fights in the series. It is so... Vidal puts everything into it, and it's just a dope fight. I think it's one of the best because it's so grounded. It reminds me of like, it's basically like, what if they made Dragon Ball, but now, like modern day Dragon Ball, that's what it is. It's basically, what if a fighter who has somewhat techniques versus another fighter has somewhat techniques fights, but once again, non-Dragon Ball style, Dragon Ball Z style, and it's dope. I mean, there's some cool moments coming up, guys. Join us next time because I'm super excited. This is one of my favorite fights in the series. We're about to pick up some good stuff here. There's some good. You really like to fight. There's some good moments coming up. If you know what I'm talking about, there's some fun stuff coming up. So join us next time on Say and Sit Down.